But there just comes a point where it's like, feel it or not, get up and do it.
Glutes loose. I haven't eaten still. I haven't gotten a second workout in.
Slug bug.
Why? What could you possibly do in soccer for that long?
Do I want to be defined as the guy who went out here and did these physical things? No, but there's something deeper. There's something deeper that's closely associated to it.
Good morning. Day 23, 75 hard. As you can see, I'm up earlier than I'm normally up, and I've actually been up for about 20 minutes. I decided that after trying to fall back asleep for a good while and not being able to, that it was just time to get up. I do have a slight headache today. I think that's in part just from not getting my normal amount of sleep. Hopefully that subsides. Either way, let's get the day going. Do want to show y'all one thing that I got in yesterday, which is the Elements electrolyte drink mix. So this is kind of a multi-pack. Let's sit this down here for a second. Oh, what are you doing? So it's got a whole bunch of different flavors in there. I am going to try this today. So this is watermelon, which seems to be a pretty popular flavor. I'm going to throw this in my water here in just a minute. I just got a little taste of that as I was opening the package. Tastes like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, at least at that high concentration. That's promising. Dissolved really well. I like that. Very mild for this amount of water. I like it.
I begin every day by reading my Bible, reading my 10 pages, journaling, and then spending a little bit of time in Duolingo.
It seems like everyone is thinking about you, judging you, evaluating you, and determining your status in life. They aren't.
Okay, well that one speaks to me, seeing as how I'm now 23 days into not having any social media, and it's funny what you don't care about whenever it's not there. I used to, what that book just said, I used to think, you know, like, man, there's just so many people just judging me, waiting for me to fail, whatever, you know. Well, I'm invisible right now. Oh man, I don't know if I'll go back to social media. Okay, so it's about 6 o'clock. I'm about to get changed, get ready to go out and get a weighted vest walk in. And I gotta be honest, because I woke up so early and I kind of woke up with a slight headache, as I was sitting there and I was watching, you know, after I did the whole morning routine, read my Bible, read my pages, did my journal, did my Duolingo, everything that I do in the morning, I was just kind of counting down till 6 o'clock, you know, and I knew like, okay, it's time to go. And today was one of those days where I was just like, man, I don't feel it. But there just comes a point where it's like, feel it or not, get up and do it. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. So really not feeling it, but I'm getting up and doing it. So I'm going to get changed, get the vest on, and get out the door. If this is your first time watching one of my videos and you haven't seen the rest of the series, there's a few things I do before every walk or every run. One is I put on my anti-chafe cream. I got this little bar right here of Squirrel's nut butter. It goes in the sensitive places where, you know, friction can take place. Makes a world of difference. If Right now, I'm not to the point where I'm doing really long runs or anything like that, but if I get to where I'm back doing long runs again, I'll also put that in between my toes and around my heels. Found that that helps to prevent blisters. In addition to that, I've got my Shocks open ear headphones. Not only do they have really long battery life and they're weather resistant, they keep your ears open so that they use bone conduction and so that you can actually hear, you know, everything around you. So they're really good for things like that. And then these are some new shoes that I've got. These are the Endorphin Shift 3s. I have another pair exactly like them that I ran my 2 marathons in. Just really good shoes. Like those a lot. If it's cold like it's cold today, I've got some gloves that allow me to be able to touch my screen on my phone and on the camera. And I use an Apple Watch Ultra. So those are kind of the essentials. My weighted vest. Here is a 40-pound weighted vest from North Gym. Actually, I have 2 of these now. Got a gray one that's got, I don't know, like just under 20 pounds of weight in it for my wife. She walked with it the first time the other day. She liked it. Whenever I do these, I set my Apple Watch to do a hiking workout. It doesn't seem to really affect or impact the calorie burn. I don't think I'm getting an accurate count on the calorie burn, but I don't want to mess up my calibration with my outdoor walks. So the other thing that I've got is I've got this really light Nike kind of like wind jacket. I like it a lot. It's got some pockets here in the front. Makes a big difference. I look like I'm wearing like a bomber's vest whenever I have it zipped up, but and then lastly, because I use the DJI Pocket Osmo Pocket 3, it's got this little wireless transmitter here, and I just throw that right there to help me get good audio even whenever the wind is kicking, y'all. I think that's about it. Let's get going. All right, let's go. Moon looks super cool this morning. Slug bug. Oh, free assault bike. So if you've been following me for any amount of time, you know that these early morning workouts are typically the time where I spend time in prayer, praying for the people that I love, and just reflecting on life in general and sharing my heart. And this morning, and actually for the past couple days, I said it yesterday as well, but I just have this overwhelming desire for these videos to reach out and impact and touch and inspire people that may be in situations like I've experienced in my life. So if you're out there right now and you just feel lost, hopeless, like you've never lived up to your potential, like life has just beat you down, maybe you went through something that broke you, maybe you've lost yourself, I just want you to know there's hope beyond any darkness, beyond any hopelessness, beyond any disappointment, beyond any failure that you may be going through. There is hope. If you've watched my video of my testimony and
my video of how I lost myself by finding peace, you'll see that I've actually experienced a couple times in my life where I felt like I just totally lost myself. And it was for different reasons. The first time that I felt like I really lost myself was because my career crashed down. And so much of my career was, so much of my identity was tied up in my career. And when I was no longer a police officer anymore, I didn't know who I was. And all of my value was associated to that job that I did and what I felt like was my purpose and my calling. And then the next time that I lost myself was actually because I went and I got well. I got help. I was diagnosed with chronic PTSD, and I found out a lot of the reasons that I was dealing with the things that I was dealing with is because I had trauma and I needed to work through that. And when I finally worked through it and I found peace, I allowed myself to rest for the first time in so many years. And in that rest, I kind of lost so much of the stuff that was driving me. So now I'm back on this journey where it's like, okay, your mind is well. You have hope again. Let's get all those pieces back. You've been allowed to rest, but it's time to get back to who you really are. So no matter your circumstance, if you're in one of those situations where maybe you used to be an athlete and now you've gotten out of shape and you just feel like you're not living up to your potential, or maybe you've encountered something in your life that's completely broken you and you feel like you can never be made whole again, you can. You can. And I hope that staying with me on my journey and just seeing what an average person who's gone through some really difficult things can do whenever they dig in and they commit. Y'all, I used to always say, one day I'd like to run a marathon. That's what I'd say. One day I want to do that. But I never thought I'd really do it. But I always had this desire to do it. And when I finally stopped and committed myself to it, I not only went out and ran a marathon, I ran 2 within 5 weeks of each other. And I was still fat. I was not this super athlete or anything. I was just committed and determined. We are capable of so much more than we give ourselves credit for. So if you have those things in your life, in your heart, where you're saying, one day, I hope, get up. Just get back up. You've stayed down long enough. Get back up and get started. You can do it. You know, and it's really funny too. You may be wondering, what does all that have to do with these physical challenges? Well, the physical challenges for me are just a reflection outward of what I'm trying to do on the inside. It's about becoming my truest, best version of myself. And I like the physical challenges because you really have to dig in and get alone with yourself and find out, what are you really made of? At the end of the day, what are you really made of? And in the beginning, you may find that, hey, there's not a whole lot to you, at least physically, but there may be a whole lot more to you than you realize when it comes to heart and mindset and drive. And that's what the physical challenges really push me to tap into. It's like, yeah, okay, I may be fat, I may be out of shape, I may not be where I want to be physically, but do I have the drive and the willpower and the desire to get up every single day and do it even when I don't want to? Am I strong enough to go out and do something hard every single day? And as you tap into that, you start to really come to this place of understanding of like, what really drives you? What do you want to be defined by? And so for me, as I think about like, what do I really want to be defined by? Do I want to be defined as the guy who went out here and did these physical things? No, but there's something deeper. There's something deeper that's closely associated to it. In part, I want to be defined as the guy who got knocked down, who fell down, but never stayed down and always got back up. Some people want their story to be perfect. Yeah, I never fell down. I never screwed up. I never got knocked down. But without that, you don't have the story of how you found the strength to get back up. It's like Rocky. Rocky would suck if Rocky never got knocked down. You know, Rocky would suck if Rocky never lost. That's part of what made Rocky Rocky. It's okay to lose. It's okay to fail. You just got to get back up. You just got to get back up every single time. All right, there it is. 2.5 miles, hiking workout. 48 minutes, 338 active calories, 444 total calories. Oops. Yeah, still, I can't get out of zone 1 with this. Oh well. Guess that's not a bad thing. All right. First workout done. Let's go get cleaned up, get to work.
Okay guys, really quick check-in here. It's about 9:43 right now. You can see I'm going through my water pretty quickly here. This is my first half gallon. Yeah, so water's really not a problem at this point. One thing I wanted to tell you is, you know, I'm almost a third of the way through this challenge now. It's day 22. No, it's day 23. It's day 23. I'm almost a third of the way through this challenge. And I've got some big goals that I really want to chase after, and they've got some definite timelines associated to them. I'm not ready to share them yet. But whenever I have things like that I know I really want to go after, one thing that helps me is if I stack the deck against myself. And what I mean by that is if I up the stakes to really push myself to go even harder than before. So what I've actually done is, y'all, if you've been around, you've heard me talk about Paul Revelia. Look him up on YouTube. This guy's a bodybuilder, natural bodybuilder. He, you know, gets shredded primarily by walking. He's a really huge advocate for walking. That's why I do a lot of walking. I walk on the treadmill and things like that. And he has this challenge, this 90-day challenge he does every year. And I've looked at it and I've thought, man, I should do that. And he actually has a new challenge starting up on February the 12th, and it's a 90-day challenge that goes through the end of May. Now, my 75 hard challenge is going to be done right at the end of March. So what did I do? I went ahead and I signed up. There it is. I signed up for the New Year, New Start 90-day challenge. So what that means is that even when 75 hard is over, you know, I may give myself a day to have a cheat meal or something like that, but then I'm right back. I'm right back into the challenge up through May. So really excited about that. This challenge was only $50 to enter, and it's got some really good top prizes. Highly recommend you checking it out. It's prophysique.com. I have no association with them or anything like that. I really like the guy, and something I've always wanted to do. And it's just a way for me to, like I say, stack the deck against myself and push myself even further, even harder. So yeah, I'm excited. All right, another little update. It's about 3:30 now. I've been done working for about 30 minutes, but I've started going through and doing my taxes. I have got to get that done. So I'm going to sit here and plow through this for another hour or so, and hopefully I can get these taxes done, and then we'll move on to the next workout. Okay, another update. It's about 4:50 right now. I finished my taxes, and then I got distracted, and I started to work on this. Boom, putting together a website. I thought it was cool. I mean, for nothing else, it allows me to do a couple things. It allows me to create a link to the videos that I'm creating for YouTube on there, which kind of helps to have backlinks like that. But then also I can take and I can write more about the experience as part of the blog, and I can include things like affiliate links and everything like that. I would love to, even though it's not my goal, you know, or my primary like driving force, I would love to get to where I could generate a little bit of revenue with this, just to pay for me to go do more, you know, fun experiences, to run different races and things like that, and capture those and be able to share those experiences with everyone. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if the website makes any difference at all or not. But I'm actually using Hostinger, and it's so easy. I tried to have websites before using WordPress, and it was just so complicated and so difficult. I could never get the hang of it. And this seems to be going really well so far. I've built what I've already built in about 20 minutes. So yeah, feeling productive. Oh, crud. I think I got distracted and messed up. I forgot that my son wanted to go to this high school soccer game today at 5:30. It's after 5 right now. I haven't eaten still. I haven't gotten a second workout in. I'm going to start trying to work out this. I may have to split this workout up. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to try to do some yoga. I am going to leave my shoes on. I know you're not supposed to do that, but just in case my wife gets home and we've got to go, I can just go.
Glutes loose. What? Standing split. Fuck. Kidding me? Oh my gosh. That is no freaking joke.
Okay guys, I only got about 9 minutes into this. It's a real short one. It's got about 13 minutes left. I'll finish those whenever I get back this evening. And then probably just jump on the treadmill or something. Okay, update. It is 7 o'clock and the soccer game is still going on. Why? What could you possibly do in soccer for that long? It was really, really cold outside. And my wife and daughter called me a wimp, but I came in, I sat in the truck or the car or whatever this thing is with 15 minutes left in the game. I was gonna stick it out, but some kid like fell on the ground and was all hurt and being dramatic and everything, and I knew that I was just gonna extend it out. So I'm here in the car, loathing my existence, starving to death, and still needing to get a second workout in. All right, folks, we're back home. It's 7:30. As you can see, I've been fasting for 24 hours and 40 minutes on the dot. Let me end that fast. Here's what I'm breaking my fast with in my Christmas trough. I have 1 cup of white rice. I have a smorgasbord of proteins and meats. I have 3 ounces of venison sausage, 4 ounces of sirloin steak, and 5 ounces of chicken breast, just because that's what we have in the fridge.
And then I've got some salad here with some avocado ranch dressing on it. This is not going to be anywhere near enough calories, so I'm going to have to eat some more after this. Okay, got a protein shake. Got 2 of these rice cake doodads with some peanut butter and these no sugar dark chocolate chips, and then a bag of Skinny Pop. And this should put me right around 1,500 calories, somewhere around there. We'll see at the end of the day. All right, folks, it's 8:30. I'm stuffed from dinner. I've got to get this workout done. I've got to be really honest with you. When things like this happen and my whole day gets thrown off, it's real hard. It becomes a mental game to pull myself back in, you know, especially like after I've eaten dinner, to go out and get a workout in, you know, and I'm all full from dinner and everything like that, and normally winding down to go to bed. But so I hate it. I messed up today. I messed up bad, but we're going to get it done anyway.
Again, 3, 2, 1, stick. Again, 3, 2, 2. Again, 3, 2, 2. Again, 3, 2, 3. Again, 3, 2, 3. Hit it. Open up that right hand. Swing that left hand out there. And grab yourself a little more. You can grab it back and kill it. Try to move your face away from shit. Try to get that full face open. Or you can really challenge yourself and try to get more strength. Or you can modify it just like Stacy is. Inhale, reach. Exhale, drop it down and run as large. Back. Don't take a fire, don't crunch up. Slow it to you like Stacy's doing. Take a deep breath in and open up. That's, oh, beautiful. I just adjusted my back. I love that. Good job.
Hate that my session got broken in two like that, but still got it done, still finished it. Honestly, like, I can't say that I enjoy the yoga process, but I know my body needs it. With the injuries that I've suffered over the years to my neck and my lower back from my career, I just know it's something that I really need to do. So for that, I am enjoying it. Playing video games. All right. Here it is, guys. So there we go. There's all the workouts I attempted today. Got the morning weighted vests, got the first session of yoga, second session of yoga, and 1.73 miles on the treadmill. Total calorie count for today, 1,174, 109 exercise minutes, 12,329 steps. So since it's so late in the day, we'll just count that as part of the evening wrap up there. So let's go ahead and jump out to MyFitnessPal, show you what my food ended up looking like. So 1,564 calories, white rice, salad mix, ranch dressing, 5 ounces of chicken breast, 3 ounces of sausage, 4 ounces of sirloin steak. I had 2 scoops of protein powder, the sugar-free dark chocolate chips, 2 rice cakes, unsalted peanut butter, and a bag of Skinny Pop microwave popcorn. 1,564 calories. I started fasting at almost 8:15, so if I go the full 20 hours tomorrow, I can't eat until 4:13. We'll see. We'll see about that. I may cut the fast down to 16 or 18 hours tomorrow. We'll see, since I went so long today. Yeah, and then last but not least, I just took my photo. So first workout, second workout, took the progress pic, read my 10 pages first thing this morning, drank my gallon of water. I just finished up the second half gallon. Follow a diet, no cheat meals, and for me, no social media because I don't drink alcohol. And that is day 23 complete.
overall, the day got a little bit hectic on me. Just it goes to show, right? That's why I prefer to get these workouts done just at the first opportunity that I can. So ideally, I do that first outdoor workout in the morning, and then right when I get off work, I get that second workout done. Today I had to do the taxes and everything, and then I forgot we had this event that we were going to. So, you know, had to move some stuff around, but we still made it happen. Consistency is the key, at least for me it is, just trying to be like clockwork while I'm doing this. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope that this series is impactful to you. I hope that it's entertaining, inspiring, and I hope I see you back here tomorrow for day 24 of 75 Hard. Take care.